Toll Road here, and I'm at the William McKinley Monument Memorial, 25th President of the United States in Canton, Ohio. Buckle up, kids. Got some steps to go up. Better take a ride on the toll road. William McKinley was the 25th President of the United States, and he was elected to 2 terms. Now, just after his second term began, he was assassinated in Buffalo, New York on September 14th of 1991. McKinley was the last U.S. president to have served in the U.S. Civil War and settled here in Canton, Ohio after the war, where he met his wife Ida, where they both rest today. McKinley was very popular at the time of his assassination, and many thought he would go down in history as famous as Abe Lincoln. From up in his tomb area, you're really high up here. See the downtown Canton there in the background a little bit. Put that up. Now, what I couldn't tell from inside is this is actually double walled and double domed. So there's an interior dome and an exterior dome, and you can't tell when you're inside there. Back of Mr. McKinley and the steps down, not for the faint of heart, but I did see a elevator inside, so some way for the handicapped to get up there. On site with the memorial is also the William McKinley Presidential Library and Museum. The history of Stark County, which is where Canton is located, is shared inside the Presidential Museum and Library. Every time I see one of these, it's like, how do you, I don't get up but stay up, and turns are tricky. Well, this is pretty cool. This is the inner workings of a clock that was on a building in downtown Canton. They thought the workings were lost, found out someone had it in storage, and they were gracious enough to sell it to the Stark County Museum. All right, how many of you kids out there know how to use the Dewey Decimal System card catalog? Look at these old toys, and this is pretty cool here. It's a washing machine. I guess you can wash your doll clothes with that. If you rip them up, you can sew them up with that little sewing machine. Isaac Singer would be proud.
Visit? When do you go on vacation? Do you guys usually get a souvenir when you visit someplace? Well,
this reminds me of the Old West. So we've got a shop here. Howdy, ma'am. I'm betting you this is, yes, a national cash register from NCR out of Dayton, Ohio. Fine wood model. Good place to get your dry goods. Okay. A lot of school groups here, so I'm kind of going out of order trying to avoid them. Doctor's office. Can you talk to me?
Our doctor's office represents the typical workspace of a prominent doctor at the turn of the last century. An authentic, certified medical diploma awarded to Dr. Baker of Louisville.
Old print shop. All these old Western, old-time place show print shops and blacksmith shops. They're a real common, of course. Let's get the key figure in town to talk.
Since the first European settlers landed in Roanoke, Virginia in 1607, the blacksmith has been an essential part of life in every American town. He would make everything out of iron that a household, farm, or business needed, including horseshoes, pots, skillets.
Really feel like walking down old school Canton, Ohio here. Uh-oh. Nobody likes the dentist. Canton, Ohio, 1951. The old barber shop. And look. Haircut, 2 bits. All right, going up. In here. Oh, I gotta check this. Give me a cold one, Sam. Sam. Yo. Getting thirsty here, Sam. Probably because I stiffed him last time. Whoa, beer 5 cents, whiskey 10 cents. Free lunch with beer. Fill her up.
In the early 1800s, inns and taverns were less concerned about providing services to the weary traveler. Instead, most served the local community as a town center for social gatherings and gossip. As more people began to travel by railroad after the Civil War, hotels became more service-oriented. Modern conveniences in the late 19th century included indoor water closets, central heating, door locks, and electric lights.
Canton's first engine was a hand-operated pumper called the Phoenix. It cost $270 and arrived in town around March 1823. The fire engine on display here is the second steamer purchased by the Canton Fire Department, called the Daniel Worley. It was named in honor of the superintendent of Canton schools, who had a large part in the development of the Canton Water Works. The Daniel Worley was built by the Aaron's Company of Cincinnati in 1888 and delivered to Canton in 1889. It could pump 500 gallons per minute and served the Canton Fire Department.
Oh, you know I have to. Ouch. I'm almost too old for that. Almost. Anybody else coming?
The Pressler service station is modeled after the prefabricated steel buildings made by PV's Union Manufacturing Company before the 1930s. The artifacts in and around the gas station are authentic examples of items found in filling stations of this era. Our gas station is named for Dr. C.L. Pressler, as well as a farm in the gas station. The Pressler buildings were originally
Here's what we came for, the McKinley Gallery. This will have a lot of artifacts from his presidency and the run up to his presidency. Someone really needs to bring the top hat and cane look back. Kind of been out of fashion since, I guess, last person I've seen wearing it was the Monopoly Man. Here's a couple of pins and ribbons from his inaugurations. And this is the nightshirt they believe he wore when he was trying to recover from his gunshot wound. Now, last time I was here, I thought the William McKinley figure there had some animatronics to it, but it doesn't seem to be working today. This is Laughing Sal. She was part of a dark ride at an amusement park back in the 1930s. And this would scare the brown stuff out of me. It is freaky.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Inside of a giant Timken bearing. All right. Let's get her going. Oh no, getting sick. Boy, I need to put some grease in this bearings. I'm so dizzy. All right, let's see if this Hoover vacuum cleaner can pick me up, all 348 pounds of me. We're ready for liftoff. Go to work, Vac. Hey, whoa, I'm moving. Hey, look at that. Oh. What's in there? Get scared. Oh. Wish it was a Kirby. Gonna let me down or what? Going down. Kitchen back in the day here, and here's what really gets me all this time. I've just been eating, I guess, well saltines. Didn't know there was top shelf. That's gonna do it for the toll road here at the William McKinley Memorial and Presidential Library and Museum. And who knows? Who out there knows where the toll road will lead to next?